because I think it's easier to understand by watching this. Okay, you basically have a normal regular shot like this, where you basically tap, and then if you tap like very fast, it becomes faster, and it's a different attack basically. This is basically a different attack. This rapid shot, what uh, what was the English? Penetrates the enemy, and melee attack. I think you're referring the melee attack to this one. This is called the blade. It's like a, yeah. It's a sword kind of stuff. You basically you don't like actually shoot. You just basically slap the enemy with your blade like this. And if you set the x-axis correctly, then it'll lock onto the enemy. And it shows with the yellow kind of, how do you say, indicator? Like this. So if you set your x-axis correctly, it locks onto the enemy. And if it's locked on, and you have your white circle at the yellow circle or around, basically around, it deals slightly more damage than usual. And there's like 3 types for this blade actually, like level 1 and level 2 and level 3. But basically level 1 and level 2 is like basically garbage. So you want to attack the enemy with the level 3 to deal maximum damage. And I think, yeah, that's about it. And if you use your like shot attack and go near the enemy, you can like attack the enemy with your aura. Like you see this like, I don't know, this wing kind of appearing around this character. And it has a level 4, which is hilarious. So you basically like, you have like a lot of means to attack enemies in this game. And there's also like the sub-weapon, basically like your option attack. Basically if you like hold the button and release it, you can like move with the option. And if you just tap the option once, it just basically like goes around and attacks the enemy. And there's like level 1 and level 2 for this one as well. So if you use your main shot, like if you like tap your main shot, you can see that the sub-weapon gauge is like going up and down. And if the gauge goes up to this level 2, the sub-weapon can be deployed with a level 2, how do you say, attack. And this game's like ridiculously complicated. But basically it's, yeah. What does a seal mean? Seal means that the enemy is sealed, so the enemy cannot shoot you. So if you go near some enemy, it basically depends on which enemy you go close to. But if you go to some certain enemies, you can seal them and make them not shoot you at all. So this game actually like, how do you say? Rewards you for playing aggressively. Yeah, there's so much button in this game. I basically use 5 buttons. And this is a bomb button. It's like normal bomb. That's normal. And you have the sub-weapon, and you have the main shot, and you have the rapid shot, and you have the slow movement button. So I'm basically like manipulating like a lot of buttons in this game. Okay, so proximity thing is stops them from shooting when you're in their growth. Yeah, exactly. So if you like go up close to them, you can make them stop shooting you. But some enemies like are sealed, but they just outright shoot you for whatever reason. So you just have to remember which enemy shoots you and does not shoot you when they're up close. It's kind of bugged in some way, so you have to remember that as well. Information overload. Yeah, please try it out. Just, you know, how do you say? Just get used to the movement overall. Just don't try to like understand everything from get-go. Just experiment a lot in this game. Like shooting, like tapping the button or holding the button. Tapping the button or holding the button. And bomb as well. If you hold down the button, you can have like 40 frames of invulnerability without using your like explosion and stuff. Which is actually useful for some like, you know, extended invulnerability, or you just want to like get more points while grazing. Easier characters? I don't think there's. Yeah, like the most simplest like characters like Kagura 3 or something. Himari だっけ? I think it was Himari, yeah. This guy's like basically like you could change your width of your main shot basically by going up and down and pressing your sub weapon button. So if you press your sub weapon button and go up, it gets wider like this. And if you press the sub weapon button and go down, it gets narrower like this. And there's no like but oh yeah, there's button holding in this character as well. So if you hold down the button, it's like does this melee attack. And if you just like outright tap it, it just does this. And your bomb's like wow, chincha. Well, like that's it for this character. It's like this character is like really easy. I think it's somewhat near the subterranean animism character. I think it was Marisa or something. Marisa B or C was like something like this, right? I don't actually remember, but yeah. And there's like I think there are a lot of unexplained futures that you have to like understand. Like if you don't press your main button for like 1.5 seconds, you get this like special aura around you that like slows down the bullets and sometimes negates the bullet. But I recommend you go to the practice chamber and do some practice. It actually explains a lot, but at the same time it's like ridiculously difficult to read and play, so don't try to play, just read the dialogue all the time. Don't play, just read the dialogue all the time. Like don't move, don't shoot, just accept your death all the time. It's in Japanese, but just read the explanation and understand what it's saying. That's like the best advice I can give you. it's so bad. The tutorial is actually harder than the game itself. I'm not kidding. Maybe doing it in English. Yes, it's that bad. It's terrible. I'm not kidding. It's so bad. And you get thrown into the like practice chamber the first time you play it. So it's just like get barraged with information that you cannot comprehend, and you just basically die all the time. It's a terrible experience. You will lead the operation as executor. You're an executor. Executor are able to fly freely within the designated area. This is their basic means of attack approach and evasion. Yeah, it's like really like, why is it so complicated? The objects to eliminate it are called targets. Lethal projectiles shot by targets are called... Shit, this game is stupid as fuck. Oh yeah, one thing I remembered. You can pause the game pressing Alt. So if you press Alt, you can just stop the game and read. So that's actually one more advice I can give you. So you get hit by a bullet, it misses, and you lose 1 life. You will recover momentarily. As long as you have life, you can continue the operation. Be defeated and recover 3 times. Wow. Chincha. Okay, just stop the game and read. If soul is high enough, some bullet impact will be ignored. However, this can only occur maximum of 3 times per segment. Segment means stage. It depends on the type of bootleg ghost selected and set up. Yeah, you have to remember bootleg ghosts. Set it to solid state. Oh, this is like a first show up ever tutorial in a ridiculously insane game. Yeah, it's bad. So you can like auto bomb if your bootleg ghost is called solid state or aspirant. Okay, read. Seal will impede target's attack. When your distance to a target is close, the sign seal will appear, indicating a state in which attack from the target are completely cut off. Okay. Maintain a seal state for a few seconds. Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. But it says it in a such complicated way. Okay. An executor has a number of ways of attacking to attack targets. There are 3 base methods corresponding to each of the input keys. The names are main shot, the B button, right? And sub-weapon and discharge. Press the key corresponding to main shot, sub-weapon, discharge 5 times each. There you go. Hi. Main shot. Defined as all forms of attack made with the main shot key. Pressing, tapping, holding down, or adding movement to the main shot key will each result in a unique attack. See, it's so difficult. Destroy targets with main shot attacks. Sub-weapon. Defined as all form of attack made with a sub-weapon key. Combine this with other inputs to perform various actions. More powerful when leaders at charge level 2. Yeah, exactly. At the sub-weapon level 2. Yeah. Aita. This meter will not reach level 2 while using main shot. It says it in the objective. That's so bad. Why doesn't it say on the top? Stupid. Okay, stop. Indestructible target. If the color of the light emitted by the attack is green instead of red, it means that the part is not destructible. If the core is in the back. What? What the fuck does that mean? Find an obstructed attack area penetrating and use it. Wow, this English is impossible to understand. Well, basically, there are many enemies that are like connected with each other, and if you destroy the core, you can destroy the other parts of the enemy as well. But if you can't destroy the core, then it'll remain stationary, so you have to destroy the core. Like for instance, this enemy only can be killed with the middle one. The other parts do not take damage, and does not, like, you know, wow, you can like milk. You can basically milk lives here. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Oh, okay. I need to play. I'm just having fun right now. And while you're using your sub-weapon, you can also use your main shot. Okay, stop. Discharge is usable when the soul meter reaches above level 3. This meter charges over time. So it basically automatically charges. Like this. It basically like automatically charges. So you have like unlimited amount of bombs in this game, basically. You can bomb like ridiculous times. Oh. And if it's level 5, it does more damage and has more, you know, range. Stop. Most discharges wipes bullet when activated. The executor will also be granted brief invisibility. During this period, bullets and target will have no effect. Yeah. Of course. Wow. Okay. Having more soul makes main shot more powerful. Having Luna increases main shot firing rate. The recovery rate of these two meters I can't read. Sorry. But basically, if you have low soul, it means the Luna will recover faster. And if you have low soul, a high soul, but low Luna, the Luna will recover. Wait, that's the opposite. If you have lower soul, and what? Wait, I'm getting confused. Which one was it? Oh yeah, if you have... Huh? If you have low soul, then Luna will recover faster, and if you have high soul, the Luna will recover slower, and vice versa. If your Luna is high, then soul will recover slower, and if your Luna is low, so basically like lowering your Luna is basically like doing this attack. But if your Luna is like on low, then soul will recover faster. And if you have low soul, then Luna will recover like much faster. That's basically what it wants to say. And if you... Oh yeah, this is very important. This is the most important part of this game. If you stop using main shot for a few seconds, you will begin to emit a barrier that neutralizes bullets over time. This blue aura around you, this is like the most important aspect of this game. You can basically nullify every single bullet in this game. But with some exceptions. Okay, stop. There are many kinds of bullets. Most of the round ones can be decelerated and neutralized by suppression. However, many pointed ones cannot be decelerated or neutralized. Yeah. So you can't like destroy the bullets here. It never goes away. So you basically have to like use your main shot to evade these bullets most of the time, because once they come close to you, you basically become trapped most of the time. So you basically have to use your main shot and evade these bullets. And by the way, this is fucking hard. Rotating oval bullets can be easily destroyed by shooting them. Yeah. These weird, like, looking bullets can be destroyed. And can be also neutralized as well. Yeah, this is basically a rank. The Stella is basically a rank. And the higher rank it has, the more, like, bullets and... how would you say? Score you will get, basically. It's like Garega. And if you use your bomb and destroy a lot of bullets, the still goes lower. And if you die, it goes down. And picking up these weird circle things recover your stealth a little bit. Like getting this will like recover a little bit. They basically, it says to, yeah, bring Stella down to level 1 and hold it there. Yeah. Terra, dangerous interference. There's no Terra at this point. I have no Terra. But basically, yeah, there's like some weird gauges. You don't have to worry about it too much though. Just forget about it. And ask me if you have any questions later on. Relic. Relics will appear when a target is destroyed. Clusters only, yeah. It just basically means item. Wow, this shit is really fast. So this S, the one that looks like Metroid S, this is your soul. This recovers a soul by a little bit. And those purple items, most of the purple items recover a Luna a little bit. Yeah, and this is something important as well. The green items will increase your Stella. So basically, if you get the green item, you basically increase your rank. And getting the purple items decreases the rank. And you can actually intentionally spawn purple Stella relics as well. And stop. Ah, okay. This is the life chip thing, huh? Okay. Wow! Okay. So you see that I currently have necessary 5. Each time you get this small heart, you decrease the necessary value by 1. Which means you get closer to the next extend. And if you get this big one, you basically get a life for free. But there's the big life items only appear from like certain enemies. So basically your means to like increase your life is to get these small life chips. And if you reach it currently says life max 5. If you reach the maximum life, you reach an immortal state. And I think it'll talk about that later. But if you gain an extend after the immortal state, you get more scores. Basically, you get spirits. And yeah, okay, I think that's enough. Oh yeah, Comet Relic. This is the one I was talking about. This only appears when you die, and if you get it, you recover like 75% of your Stella. Yeah, this is basically a score. You really don't have to like worry about it too much. But yeah, Spirit, Kill, and Token. And Spirit is mostly like obtained by damaging targets and like more like difficult stuff, like grazing like bullets and destroying enemies like at certain times, or unchaining or whatever. And Kill is basically kill, so how many enemies you have killed. That's another source of a score as well. And Token is basically, you see this like purple item here? Basically how much like purple item you have gotten is a token. But you don't have to worry about it too much though. If you're playing for survival. Oh yeah, this is yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The max life you can carry can be adjusted by the pre-game settings. Gain more life than you can carry makes you immortal. Extending play in this way will yield more spirit. What the fuck is that English? Okay, well, if you get more extends, you basically get more spirits. So you can see that it currently says immortality 200. It basically increases by 40 every time you extend after an immortal state. So next is 240, next is 280, for 320, 360, on and on and on. Okay. Multi-part target. Defeat multi-part targets by destroying the core. However, this will not count the parts as kills. To maximize kill and spirit, carefully destroy each part separately. Wow. This is becoming like the most mendokusai part. So if you kill the center one, yeah, destroy the center one and you gain like, ouch. This shit is really hard, and that's why everyone says this shit is hard, because this shit is like near impossible. If you don't know like the method to going near the enemy, you just basically don't have the means to like destroy that enemy correctly. And another part destroying as well. Wow. I hate this. I hate this part. This part is so stupid. Ah! There we go. And then use your discharge. It should destroy parts of the screen, right? No, it doesn't? Wow. Chincha? This is the part where everyone gets stuck. I got stuck as well. God damn it! This game is so stupid. Oh god. And it's so short as well. Ah! There we go. Yeah, they make you do that one scoring part. Yeah, on segment 2. Master and slave and unchained. Some targets have dependent slave-master bonds. When a master is destroyed, the attached slave will self-destruct. Yeah. Pulled off well, this can entirely result in higher spirit reward. So you basically like destroy the center guy. Oh yeah. You see that the center guy says master? So some enemies have these kind of traits. Wah. I have. And if you destroy the child parts first and destroy this center, it doesn't give out bonus points, but it grants you more kills, basically. Breakthrough. A revival. This shit has typo. Okay, a revival that is possible only twice during an operation, so you only can get this breakthrough twice in this game. Activated when spirit or kills reaches a certain value, not a certain level, it's just certain values. Instantly adds life and returns max extend value default. Yeah, this is very important. So if you get a breakthrough, you basically it basically reduces the necessary value to 20, the base value. So each time you extend, you need more and more life chips to extend. So basically you start at 20 and it goes to 20, 22, 24, 26, on and on and on, up until like I think like 50 or 67, 68 or something. And if you reach breakthrough, it basically resets to 20 again, so you can gain more extends that way. That's why it's very important to get breakthroughs in a like scoring game. Man, ありがとうございます。Important. One-stop shop can be used simultaneously. Yeah, thoughtful coordination of their use is a unique situation and yield different effective results. So basically, use your sub-weapon and main shot like correctly. And survive as long as possible. Use any and all means to break through the assault. Yeah, if you die, you lose progress. Wow, this is basically segment 2. I didn't realize this. Wow! God damn. Okay. Yeah, basically no mistakes too. God, these enemies are the worst. They outright shoot you so fast. Oh, but man. And using your blade is very good. Oh man, this is segment 2. Fuck. Ah. Well, see, that's why everyone hates this tutorial. God damn. Well, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. It's very convoluted, so just try and understand little by little. I feel that's the important thing about this game. Okay, I'm tired of explaining things. Maybe they didn't want anyone else. Yeah, I feel so too. It's so bad. They crammed so much information, and the difficulty as well. You did the tour. Yeah, no problem. I hope it'll be somewhat useful for your runs. It's just that it's impossible to get into this game without like someone telling you like the basic stuffs. So